Ever wondered why you seem to attract the same type of person no matter how hard you try to change? It's almost like you're stuck in a cycle of dating the same person over and over again. It's frustrating, right? You think you've learned from your past experiences, yet you find yourself drawn to the same type of person again. It feels like you're in a loop you can't break, and it makes you question whether things will ever change. So why does this keep happening? Well, psychology has a pretty interesting answer. It turns out that the type of person you attract isn't entirely random. It's actually influenced by your subconscious mind and past experiences. Let me explain why. First off, we tend to attract people who feel familiar to us. Our brains seek comfort, even if that comfort comes from unhealthy patterns. If you grew up in a certain environment or had certain relationships, your brain might unconsciously gravitate towards people who resemble that dynamic, even if it wasn't ideal. Another reason is that we often attract people who mirror unresolved emotional needs. If you have certain emotional wounds from your past, like feeling neglected or unimportant, you might be subconsciously attracted to people who trigger those same feelings. It's like your mind is trying to resolve those issues, even if it's in a negative way. Your brain loves patterns. It gets used to certain behaviors, and those behaviors become your normal. If you've been around a certain type of person before, your mind starts recognizing their traits as something familiar. So without realizing it, you may end up attracted to the same behaviors and traits again and again. Sometimes low self-worth plays a role. When we don't believe we deserve better, we may subconsciously attract people who validate that belief. It's not about consciously wanting bad treatment. It's just that your mind, conditioned by past experiences, finds comfort in what feels familiar, even if it's not healthy. And then there's the fear of change. Change can be scary, and for many, the idea of stepping out of familiar patterns feels risky. Even though we might consciously want a new type of person in our lives, our subconscious mind resists the unknown and keeps pulling us back into familiar dynamics. So, next time you wonder why you're attracting the same type of person, remember, it's not all random. Your subconscious mind plays a huge role in shaping your experiences. But understanding this can be the first step toward breaking the cycle and making healthier choices. If you've ever found yourself in this situation, hit like and share this with someone who might relate. And if you're interested in learning more about how your mind shapes your relationships, don't forget to subscribe. Let's explore how we can take control of our lives and relationships together.